Yo, what's up internet? My name is Anthony and the second round of Raiders OTAs has begun. Glorified stretching period is over. Now we're on to some field work. With helmets. Let's go. And perhaps the biggest news, Derek Carr wants his extension. There were reports that Carr was frustrated with the lack of progress in the talks. As OTAs continued, he told reporters that he wants to be a Raider for life and his agent will handle things. McKenzie has said he wants Carr a Raider for life. Training camp is about 9 weeks away and is the unofficial deadline. This deal should get done and there's really no other option. Nobody wants another rotating cast similar to Jason Campbell, Josh McCown, Terrell Pryor that played quarterback before Derek Carr. Marshawn Lynch didn't participate in the team portion of practice. He didn't have a helmet on while the rest of the team did. My guess is the coaching staff wants to bring Lynch along slowly after his year off. This is the right decision in my opinion. They need to keep him fresh, and at this point of his career, rest is important. For what it's worth, DeAndre Washington took the first team reps. Lynch will be the starter when the season starts, but getting the young guys reps is never a bad thing. There's going to be competition for the starting right tackle spot, and having the first shot is Marshall Newhouse. Austin Howard had off-season surgery and has only participated in individual drills. Newhouse isn't a bad option, but there isn't very much upside. Hopefully one of the young guys like Sharp or Vidal Alexander end up taking the spot. It's only the first day and there will be competition until the season starts. The right tackle spot is a long way from being decided, but Newhouse has the inside track. The rookies are going to have to earn their playing time. Garyon Conley played in the slot on the second team and played outside cornerback on the third team. Obi Melifonwu, David Sharp, and Marquel Lee were all on the second team. While having to compete for playing time is good, let's get real. Conley and Obi are too talented to not be on the field. My personal guess is Conley starts the season as the slot cornerback, and Obi plays the hybrid role similar to Deion Buchanan of the Cardinals. Ben Heaney and Jelani Jenkins were off on the side field. Corey James and Tyrell Adams worked as first unit inside linebackers. That's a very disappointing group. Hopefully, Marquel Lee outplays his draft slot and plays middle linebacker for us. Personally, I think the group goes into training camp and all look disappointing. Then, in training camp or early in the season, Perry Riley Jr. gets re-signed. Hopefully, I'm wrong and someone steps up, but this group does not seem promising. Calvin Johnson visited the Raiders. No, the Raiders aren't trying to get another player to come out of retirement to play for them. He was just there as an assistant coach. Guess who's there asking questions and continuing to learn? Two-time Pro Bowler Amari Cooper. You have to love this guy's work ethic. For example, he's already seen as a premier route runner, but he asked Calvin Johnson on help running routes. He's the kind of guy where football is the most important thing to him, and he just wants to get better no matter what. After a disappointing rookie year, Shalik Calhoun seems to have put on 20 pounds. Hopefully, he can be that third pass rusher and give Mack or Irvin some rest. He did seem too light last year and was pushed around constantly. With the added new weight, let's hope his explosiveness stays. He needed to do something after a bad year, and I'm glad he's taking the offseason seriously. Another competition that seems to be forgotten has been the backup quarterback spot between EJ Manuel and Connor Cook. Cook has the leg up right now as he's taking the second team reps. My hope is Cook improves after having a full NFL offseason and the Raiders are confident in having him as the backup. Manuel isn't a game changer, but he's no slouch at quarterback. This should be a fun battle to keep an eye on, and I personally want Cook to win. If Cook progresses, maybe he can be a trade bait when his rookie contract is nearing its end. This is just the beginning of real football. It's nice to see some footballs being thrown and some helmets being worn. There's still a long way to go until even training camp, and it should be interesting to see how the battles work out. Thanks for watching, guys.